Alright guys, so today we are going to be using an online application called Scratch. So what you're going to do is you're going to Google Scratch right here, and then you're going to click enter and choose this one, the mit.edu one, and you're going to click enter. And then as you can tell, I'm already logged in, but I'm going to sign out and I'm going to show you to log in. So you're going to have to join Scratch. So you're going to hit join Scratch and it'll come up with this pop-up, and you're going to choose a username. You can choose any name you want, and then a password that you are going to remember. You might want to write it down so you don't forget. And then it'll bring you to the next step, which will be entering your email. We're just going to use our school email for this one. So you have to remember your school email login because it's going to ask you to confirm that it's you. Then once you do that, it's going to say that you're allowed to sign in. So you're going to sign in. Since I've already been signed in, it's going to pop up and it's been saved. So you're going to have to sign in. And then you have all these little interesting projects that other people did. You can click on and look. We're going to create our own today. So we're going to hit create over here. And then it's going to come up with this new little page right here, and you can use this little guy, but I'm going to delete him. So you're going to set up your background. Choose a background wisely. Make sure it has contrasting colors so you can see. So I'm going to choose this brick wall up here, and then you got to hit it, double click on that, and then it comes up. And then these little characters are called sprites. So you're going to hit on the little character called sprite. And then since we're doing our bass clef project, I'm going to hit the music button. And there's two bass instruments that you can choose from. There's going to be just the bass and then the bass guitar. So I'm going to choose just bass. And then it's going to come up with bass. And I'm going to drag it wherever I want. You can drag it anywhere. And then you can edit these little characters by going to costume, and you can make it smaller right here, or you can rotate it if you click on this little button right here. So I'm gonna make it bigger on mine, make it look noticeable. I'm gonna set it here, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to add your text. So to add text, you still choose from the library for sprites. Then you're going to hit letters. And then right here is where you're going to be able to add text. So it'll automatically come up with awesome. So you're going to want to do editing on that because you have to put in like lines and spaces. So you're going to edit this. I'm going to put in lines for the first one. Then I'm going to choose a color that you want. I'm going to do yellow, so it's contrasting color. And then once you hit scripts, it automatically saves. So then you're going to drag this where you want it. I'm going to drag it up here. And then you're going to follow that step to create the text for spaces. And you can put that wherever you want. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add a new sprite. And you're going to want to do the letters of the first lines. So since the first letter is G, we're going to add a G. I'm going to choose this one. You go to the letters again and add G, and then drag it where you want. And then you might want to make them smaller because you're going to have to add a lot of letters. So then you're going to make this smaller right here. And then this is where it becomes interactive. So in order to get it to make a sound, you're going to come over here to sounds. And it's automatically associated with another sound. You're going to have to delete that or else it won't play any sounds. So once you delete that, you come over here to the speaker, which is choose from the library on Scratch. You're going to choose that. And then it comes up with all the instruments. You have to look for them. So right here is going to be the basses right here. And then electric bass for the bass guitars right here. So since the first one on the lines is G, I'm going to choose G. If you want to make sure that's the right note and you want to listen to it before you choose it, you hit this play button right here and it plays that note. And then you're going to double click on the speaker to choose it for the G. And then notice how these are both highlighted right here. And then that means that it's associated with that letter. So that when you click on this G outside of the editing page, it'll make that sound. So then you're going to keep that like that, and then you're going to add the next letter. So then the next letter is going to be the B. So I'm going to choose B, and then I'm going to edit that one. make it smaller. And I'm going to drag it over here by the G. Make sure they're in order so that way we know that you understand the lines. Then you're going to erase this one and then add the sound for the next one. So the next one is B. It's over here. That's what that one sounds like. So you're going to click on that. And then that's associated with that. Make sure that both of these are highlighted so that way you understand that it's associated with it. And then you're going to continue this for the 5 letters on the lines and the 4 letters or notes that are on the spaces. And then once you've done that, you're going to change the title up here. And I want you to label it bass clef notes. And then once you do that, it's going to save that automatically. And then you're going to hit, see saved right here, and then you're going to hit share. And what this share does, it takes you to the page and it allows other people to see your project. And then in order for this to work, you're going to have to click on this flag. And then over here, this is where you give them instructions. So it's put the instructions in your own words. It can be like click on the letters to hear the notes associated with them. And then once you do that, this automatically saves as you go. So then you're going to come over here and you're going to do the notes and credits. This is where you're going to put like a description of the project. So you're going to be like bass notes, bass clef notes on lines and spaces. And then just give a little more detail there. And then it'll save automatically. See, changes saved. And then it automatically saved to my stuff over here. So once you log in, you always have it. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy this and you're going to paste it to the assignment tab for the assignment so that way everyone can see it. And then once you finish this, let me know and we're going to get into groups of 2 and we're going to show each other our projects and we're going to interact with them. Alright, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know and I'll be here to help you.